June 2017. Question 3. Which is the ionic product of water, which is correct expression? Kw, the ionic product of water, equals H plus concentration multiplied by OH minus concentration. Answer C. Calculate the pH of pure water. So I've got Kw 2.93 times 10 to the minus 15, H plus concentration multiplied by OH minus concentration. Well, when water dissociates, H plus concentration equals OH minus concentration because they've come from the water molecules splitting up. So Kw equals H plus concentration squared, square root of 2.93 times 10 to the minus 15, 5.41 times 10 to the minus 6. So I've now got H plus concentration minus log it, and you come up with 7.27 as the pH. It's still pure water, however, because something's still neutral. Pure water is neutral, even though its pH is not 7.27, because the H plus concentration equals OH minus concentration. So if the concentration of H plus and OH minuses from the acid and the base are equal, then that's the definition of something being neutral, not that it's pH 7. Calculate the pH of a 0.0131 mole decimeter cube solution of calcium hydroxide. Remember, calcium hydroxide is in group 2, so Ca2 plus OH1 minus. So it's CaOH2. So 1 mole of CaOH2 makes 2 moles of OH minus. So that's something to remember about calcium being in group 2. 1 mole of calcium hydroxide is going to make 2 moles of OH minuses. So I've got the concentration of calcium hydroxide is 0.131, but when it dissociates, it makes 2 moles of OH minuses. I need to multiply that by 2 to get the OH minus concentration. Use Kw then. Kw converts H plus into OH minus, or OH minus into H plus. Plug in OH minus concentration and Kw and work out H plus. 1.118 times 10 to the minus 13. Is the H plus concentration. Now I can use minus log to the base 10 of it to work out the pH. 12.95. That's very high, but after all it is calcium hydroxide, so it's a base, so you'd expect it to be high. The calcium hydroxide solution was saturated, means you've dissolved as much in water as you can. Predict magnesium hydroxide compared to calcium hydroxide. Well, magnesium hydroxide in tablet form is used as indigestion tablets, so it's not very soluble. So it's going to have magnesium hydroxide compared to calcium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide is less soluble than calcium hydroxide. So if calcium hydroxide, if these are bases with high pHs, then magnesium hydroxide are less soluble. It's not going to have as high pH, not like calcium hydroxide, which will dissolve.